Hey everyone, this is Saito and welcome to another Genshin guide. In this video I will talk about Bennet and everything you need to know about him. That being said, let's jump right into the video. So before everything we need to know what he does. The first thing is that he focuses only on using his burst. And his skill is only to be tapped because it has 3 levels and the only first one is good. You should never use the old version. You should just tap one and get a lot of energy recharge, because when you use the burst he will start healing the only character that's inside his circle until he reaches 70% HP. From there they can start having their attack increased by a lot, and I mean like a lot, and that's really what he does. He's able to heal a lot and buff a lot. Now for the weapons, Ben is one of the characters with the most choices in the whole game, because all that matters really is the base attack and the energy recharge. So the best picks are by far the Mistplater and the Aquila Pavonia, because both of them have a very huge base attack. For his buff you need base attack. So for example the Flute, this attack buff does not matter. All that matters is the base attack, not the attack percentage. The Sapwood Blade is very good also, because it has a very huge base attack, some good energy recharge, and theoretically sometimes you can pick up the leaf it leaves and gain some elemental mastery. Other choices that are not free to play, however, are, usually any 5-star weapon is very good for him, because they all have most of the time a base attack that's higher than 4 stars. But if you want just a free-to-play pick, just use the Favonius Sword. Very huge energy recharge, just compare it to the Sapwood Blade, but has a smaller base attack. So if you wanna go more like a healer build, then use the Favonius Sword, but if you want a buff support, mostly, then use the Sapwood Blade. For the artifacts you don't have many choices, but it's fine. You should always put 4 pieces Noblesse Oblige, or 2 pieces Noblesse, 2 pieces Emblem. And for the main stats you should always aim for energy recharge on the top, then we have HP, and lastly attack, I guess, but attack doesn't matter. Like I put a attack piece because I didn't have anything else, and it's not good. Attack doesn't do anything on many. You should always put a HP if you want more health, or always energy recharge. Energy recharge is amazing. You should always have at least an energy recharge send. The substats are always energy recharge, then HP, and lastly attack or crit. For the teams, and this is very simple, Bennet is good for every single team in the game. I'm not even joking, he's good for every single team in the game. But when he's paired with Xiangling, he becomes even stronger, for a couple of reasons. The first one is that they both get a lot of energy from each other. The second one is that you trigger the Fervent Flames Mental Resonance, which gives them plus 25% attack, and because they're just amazingly good together. Like if you want to make a good, for example, Vaporized team or Melt team, they're so good together. So my favorite teams are with Kazuha and Line, because of Line's ability to get way more damage when he's paired with Pyro characters. There is also, let's see, like you can make your own team, it doesn't matter, because you just become so good when there is Bennet and Xiangling together. But even when he's alone, he becomes very good the moment you pair him with a good team. Like you don't even need Xiangling, he's very good on itself, and he becomes even stronger when you get Xiangling. Now we can talk about his constellations. So, the best constellation is by far the first one. It's incredibly good. Basically, the attack buff will no longer have to heal you until you're 70% HP. You can just heal, and in the meantime you're buffed. And not only that, but Bennet will also gain a 20% base attack bonus, and it's just crazy good. Like, Bennet at at C0 is pretty bad, but at C1 it becomes unbeatable. It's incredibly good. The second one is pretty good, but most of the time his HP is a lot, so it doesn't really trigger it. This one is bad. This one is also bad, it's very stupid. This is good, because the burst gets stronger. And we need to talk about the C6. So the C6 has been a drama for the entirety of Bennet's life. Because not only it gives a 15% pyro damage bonus, which many people may seem good, but it's not. Because now they will have their weapons infused with pyro. So if I play Eula, she gets fucked. She will no longer be able to play. So if you have a C6 Bennet, you will not be able to play some characters like Eula, like Razor, if for some reason you play Razor. And it can really be a bad choice. So because you don't really need the pyro damage bonus, don't use the C6. My final thoughts for Bennet are just very simple. He's amazing. I honestly love Bennet because even if I don't really like characters that are just made to buff a lot, he buffs so much and he's so good at it that he just can make any team become so much better. So like, even if your team is just made to be a joke team, if you don't want it to die immediately, just slap Bennet on the field and it becomes so good. Like, he is very easy to obtain, his Constellation 1 becomes incredibly good, and yeah, like, he's simply amazing. If you have the materials, use them for him, because he will not disappoint you. He's very good, so you should really put it in your team. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!